All right, guys. So it's been on my mind for a minute, and I just decided today that it is time for me to start this. So, the do's and the don'ts of the car business. Okay. So, a little bit background about me. I've been in the car business since 2000. Got out of it for a little bit for about 2 years, and I got back in it. So, collectively, I've been doing it for 21 years. Started as a porter, used to wash cars, made my way to management, shifted focus to another industry for a little bit. Then I got back into it, working for a franchise store, Lamborghini, Bentley, Bugatti, Rolls Royce, and a Maserati ticket. And I was there for a good almost 10 years. And then I had an opportunity to shift focus again and start my own dealership. So me and a fellow, one of my coworkers, decided to get on our own and start Strada. It's definitely been challenging. We started Strada in the mix of COVID. Things were really good. We encountered a lot of challenges back then. Sourcing the inventory, the cost of the inventory, and obviously as a small dealership, used car dealer in exotics, funds. A lot of people forget it's, you need money to make money in the car business. And if you're playing with exotics in the caliber that we do, the more you have, the more you make. And people forget an average Lambo is about 200,000. So you're gonna need a lot of money to start. We started slow organic growth, focused on our clients, since we sold a lot of new cars. So we reached out to a lot of our customers that we had great relationship with and good rapport, and we let them know that we are on our own right now and no pressure. If they want to give us an opportunity to buy one of their cars or help them consign their car or help them source a car, that we will be there for them. And obviously, with no surprise, a lot of people did do business with us. So we end up buying a lot of clients' cars that we sold originally new, from Lambos, Bentleys, Rolls, and we did very well with them. And I've noticed, since I've been doing this for now about 2.5 years, the challenges that used car dealer faces is always sourcing inventory. And a lot of the inventory that 99% of every dealer, they get it from auction. And the auction is a good source, but you face a lot of uncertainties. I mean, let's put it this way. If this is a good product, why wouldn't a dealer keep it and retail it? Well, let me give you an insight on that. A lot of dealers on a new car franchise, they have a turnaround. Big corporate structures, I'm not going to name names, but a lot of them in the car business nationwide have a 60-day turnaround. That means if you take a car in trade, you have 60 days to get out of it. After the 60 days, the car is going to need to be gone. Next, on to the next one. So with that being said, so you got a 60-day shelf life on the product. And the thing with exotics, sometimes we can sit on a car for 3 months. We can sit on a car for 6 months, depending what the car is. Some cars have slow depreciation. Some cars have, they actually plateau. Some cars you lose your ass with it. So, it's all relevant to what cars you buy at what period. And, the focus is always try to get the car that's got to hit all the check marks. That is good, clean history, well optioned, low miles, something that will trigger the emotional thing with the consumer to actually trigger them to buy. And regardless, even if you have the right car, there's still dealers forget that you're dealing with human beings. So you gotta have a good relationship with your consumers. So when they're calling, you have to be able to service them, give them a good experience right off the bat. Transparency is the key. And as any business, if you don't make money, you can't be in business. So there's no shame of being upfront about it. Like, hey, I bought this car, I'm entitled to make money, and I'll be fair but I need to make money in order to keep the lights on. And 99% of everybody is reasonable. I mean, I have not met anybody that's unreasonable, because if you turn the table around and you tell somebody, you know what if it's your business and I come knocking on your door and I tell me, give me this stuff for free or for your cost because you know what, I feel like it. Well, guess what? It doesn't work like that, because nobody works for free. Can you do a favor here and there? Sure. But is that something you can do that often? No, because if you keep doing that, you can't keep the doors open. So you got to keep in mind that there has to be a ceiling where the favors stop, and you got to treat this as a business, or if you don't, you're just going to run out of business. So again, I'm going to keep this around 5 to 6 minutes, the do's and the don'ts of the car business, and this is episode 1.